Hey everyone, in today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how I made this flyer using the desktop version of Canva, but you can also follow along with this tutorial using your phone or your tablet. So let's get right into the video. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up Canva on desktop or mobile, but this is a desktop tutorial. And then you're going to click on elements and you're going to go to the search bar and you're going to search lined paper. And from here, you're going to see a bunch of different options. And there's some pro options, there's free options, whatever you would like to use. I'm using this one right here called Paper Page of Notebook, and you can search that to get the exact one. It is a pro notebook lined paper, but there are free ones like I mentioned. I'm just going to make it bigger, and where the color is at the top, I'm going to click the second one and change it to pink so that I have a pink line instead of a red line. And I'm just going to make it big until I get it the way I like it to look. Then we're going to go back where it says elements and we're going to search composition notebook pattern. And there's going to be a bunch of options that pop up, but you're going to click this one right here. It is free and that's the name of it. And we're going to click on that and you're going to turn it a bit and you're going to put it in the upper right hand corner. And you're just going to make it a little bit bigger and get it to look something like this. Then from there, we're going to go back to elements, and under the search bar, you're going to search square, and you're going to go to where it says frames with all the options that have the frames that you can add photos into, and you're going to find this one right here or something similar to it. And we're going to change the border to white, and then we're going to put it in the corner just like this, and we're going to make it a little bit smaller. Then we're going to click on it and we are going to click the duplicate button and we're going to drag it down. Then from here, we're going to go in elements again and we're going to search green background, or you can search whatever background you would like for your photos. I am going to go with a green background for this flyer, and there's a bunch of different options. There's pro and free options. I decided to go with this one, which is pro. It's background texture green, and you're just going to click on it and drag it into the box, or you can just drag the whole thing just like that. And again, you can pick any color you want, but that's the photo I went with. Then you're going to take the photo of yourself or whatever the photo you want to go in the boxes, and I'm using this photo here. At the top, you're going to see an option that says BG Remover, and if you have Pro, it'll instantly remove the background for you. If you do not have Pro, you can use an app like Photo Room, or I always have a link to an eraser website linked in the description below for you. And so once the background is erased, we're just going to put the image right into the grid. Now for this, since I'm using my computer, I'm using the arrows to get it perfect. If you are using your phone, there should be a nudge feature that you can use so that it correctly goes without going too fast. And this is kind of how it looks. Then we're going to click on our second photo, again, whatever photo you would like, remove the background again, and we're just going to do the exact same process. We're going to shrink it down and we're going to move it so that it fits, and we're going to crop anything that doesn't look good. I'm just going to let this part play so you can follow along. Once you get that looking the way you want it to look, we are going to go to text and we're going to click add a heading and we're going to type back to, like the number 2. And for this, you can add whatever text you want, but this is what we're doing for this tutorial. Then you're going to go to font and you're going to search the font tall, and it's going to be this font right here. And you're going to make it bigger and put it right where I'm putting it. Then you're going to click the duplicate button and you're going to duplicate the back 2 and you're going to type school. Then you're going to click on the font again and you're going to find this font here. It's called Tallow Sans Regular, and you're going to click on that. And then you're going to change the color to pink. And I just clicked that pink there, and we're going to shrink it down so that it's about even with the back 2. Then I'm going to click add a heading again to add a new text, and we're going to type this week's specials or whatever you want the flyer to be about. I'm going to change the color to white, and if you notice that it doesn't change the color on desktop, just highlight everything and it'll change the color. Then we're going to go to effects and you're going to click background and it'll create this little background for you. And then we're going to go back to the effects and we're going to change the roundness of it to make it look a little round, and we're going to higher the spread a little bit, but you can adjust this to the way you like. Then from here, we're going to search the font Gatwick and you are going to shrink it down and we're going to put it right between the space between back to and school, and we're going to tilt a little bit down just like this. And we're going to adjust it till we get it the way we like it to look. Then from here, I decided to move around some things just to make the size look a little bit better. So that's why things moved a little bit. Then I'm going to click where it says this week's specials and I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to go to effects and remove the background. And I'm going to change the color to black. And then I'm going to go out to the top where it has the spacing and I'm going to higher the letter spacing. And for this, we're going to delete the text and we're going to write your business name. Now for this, you're not going to write your business name, the actual words, you're going to write whatever your business name is. And you're going to put that right there. Then from there, we're going to go back to elements and you're going to search check or check mark. And you're going to click on graphics and there'll be a bunch of different options here to choose from. There are some free and some pro, but this is the one I decided to use right here. And I'm just going to click on it and I'm going to shrink it down and I'm going to put it one line below where school is, and it should look like this. Then at the top, you'll see different colors if yours lets you choose a color. So I'm going to change the black to pink and I'm going to use this pink right here. And then where the green is, I wanted a more vibrant green like the background I had, so I'm going to add that. Then I'm going to click duplicate a bunch of times so that we have 6 in a row, or you can do as many as you need for your flyer, but I'm just doing 6 for this example, and you just want to make sure they're all evenly spaced like it showed me there. Then from here, we're going to duplicate again the this week specials, and we're going to go to effects. We're going to turn off the effect. We're going to change it to black. And here is where you're going to put all your prices and your specials. For my example, I'm just putting $ amount, but for yours, you're not going to do that. You're going to put whatever the amount actually is. And you're going to center it where the check mark is, and you're going to move it around a little bit. And then you're going to duplicate it to how many check marks you have. Again, I have 6, so I'm duplicating it and adding 6. So once you get everything looking the way you want it to look, you're going to go back to elements and you're going to see this option that says shapes, and it's going to be a square, and you're going to click on that. And mine showed up green, so we want to change the color to black. And then from there, we're going to click on that and we're going to duplicate it, move it up just a little bit, change the color to pink, click on position and move it backward so that you have black in the front and a little bit of a pink outline over it, just a little bit on top, and it should look like this. And again, you can change the colors to whatever you would like it to be. Then from here, we're going to duplicate the option that said $ amount or whatever yours says. And I'm going to change the color to white. And I'm going to type visit us www.yourwebsite.com. For yours, you would put whatever your website is, or you could put social medias, whatever you want to put at the bottom. And that's what I'm doing here. Once I get the words that I want, I'm just going to center it and make it bigger. One way that you can tell if it's centered is if you are on a desktop, you can right click on your mouse and there'll be an option that'll say center, and you can click on that. If it doesn't let you click on it, that means that it's already centered. If you're on mobile, there should be 3 dots and you can do the exact same thing. From here, we're going to go back into elements and we're going to add our final touches. So I'm searching pencil, and then there'll be a few options that pop up. I'm using this first one here, but it is pro, so there are other options you can use, or you can search on Google to find a pencil if you can't find one on Canva. So then I'm just going to move it down. Then we're going to go back to elements, and I'm using this pencil shaving right here that was found in pencil. So I'm just clicking on that and I'm going to add that to my design. If you can't find that one or trying to find free ones, search pencil shavings and a bunch of different options will pop up. Once you have that the way that you want it to look, then we're going to search paperclip. And I'm going to click this first one here, but there are plenty of different options and colors that you can choose from. And I'm just going to make it smaller and put it at the upper right-hand corner of the second photo, and it should look something like this. Then for the top photo, I decided to search pushpin under elements, and you can go to graphics or photos. There's a bunch of different options and a bunch of different colors you can choose here. I decided to go with this 3D push pin, and this one is black, and I made it smaller and I put it at the upper left-hand corner of the first photo. These are not necessary, but I feel like it just added a little bit something to the design. And this is how the finished flyer looks. Now to save it, at the top you're going to see a button that says share. You can change the file type. I'm saving it as a PNG. You're going to click download. It's going to download. Then you're going to name it, and then you're going to click save. And this is the final flyer, guys.